Hi guys, welcome to the UX course. Now we are at 7.12, module 7, chapter 12, where we are going to learn how to take take the case study and put it in our slide deck and use it for pitching. And also we will take some screen recording of the interaction and we'll put it there as well. And we will create a slide deck and which we will use for sending it to client or sending it to your manager. All right, so let's go ahead and deep dive into it. But before that, let's do a recap. We did case study for the project. We created the whole thing that we needed: typography, colors, variables, and uh, some screens, user flows, and the wireframe. We put all of them together, and now we are going to use that as well to create the slide deck. All right, let's go ahead and do that. So I'll open Figma. All right, let's take, let's see if we can take one by one, or this should create separate, yeah, PNG 7 layers. Yeah, 7 layers is good. I can just say slide deck. I'll try to show you the easiest way to create a slide deck with images. So, not just this project, you can work on any project and you can create these slide decks very easily. All right. So I'll go ahead. First, let's do one more thing. We need a recording of screen recording of, the entire uh, uh, system, what we have created as a design. So you can, if you're using Windows, you have option of snippet tool. You can use snippet tool to create the recording by going to videos, and you can just record the movement of your screen like I'm doing this like now. And for Mac, you can use the screen recorder. Mac already has inbuilt screen recorder, so I'll just screen record this and I can use this in the slide deck itself. So I'll go ahead and screen record the whole thing. This is starting, and I'll go ahead and first authentication. Okay, let's go back. Get started, create an account, then go back to sign in, and then next to OTP, submit OTP, it comes back, and then get started and directly sign in with email next to OTP, create an account again, and then sign in again, and then next to OTP, put in the OTP, and then we are on the page. So we'll go from top here. I'll click on profile and then it goes to the profile page. I'll click on log out, it logged out. Again, I'll go ahead and sign in and we are back. So we are on tickets. Now we can go to request. We can see all the requests created here. And now we can go back to the tickets and we can then click on the booking where we need to create the booking. You fill in all the forms. First, you can go back. You need to see that you can go back and then you fill in the form. You go on send. And then when you're trying to send, you have to select the service center first and then you can apply for the services. All right, let's go back. All right. So next thing is when you are on request, you can go ahead and you can click on the request and you can see the status where your service is at. Now, next is we can click on this support and okay, so maybe this is not working. Okay, this is working. Maybe the icon needs to change. Okay, so when you click on support, you can see that the chat opens wherein you are first chatting with the AI bot and then you'll be able to chat with an agent while requesting the agent. You can click here to start typing and then you can go next. So this is a screen recording and I'll use this in the slide deck itself. So we'll just save it somewhere. All right, so we saved it. And now let's go ahead and fix one thing we have problem with. Let's copy this. Okay, this is, we are on the UI. Let's copy the fab button and let's replace it here too. All right, done. And we might need to fix one thing here. I feel like we need to add some shadows, and I don't think we have a clipping added. So let's add some shadows here. We have a material shadow. Okay, yeah, I think this is getting applied well. Let's add material shadow to this too. Okay, this works. And this separately. Separate shadow is way better than the entire shadow. Let's remove the entire shadow and just have separate shadow. For this also we should use it. Let's use it for these as well. Select both of them and apply the material shadow which we created earlier. Let's see how the shadows look. Let's go back to the home page. Sign in next to OTP, submit. The shadows look very prominent. Now the readability has improved. All right, so this is done. Now we what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take the screenshot of the case studies we have created. So this, 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 and the entire thing. All right, we'll go ahead and export as PNG, and we'll save it in slide deck. Okay, we already did that over. Okay, I did not know that. All right, so let's open a PPT. Right, let's create another slide here wherein we can put the video recording. New slide, and let's insert the video here. Instead of image, we can go video. We'll have to see where we have saved this. Okay, this is where we have saved. You can crop this if you want, but I don't recommend. It's okay for now. Let's insert a text box. Interaction, coding. And I'm not here to teach PPT. You can redesign this PPT, but this is the way you can combine all your. This is a shortcut way, and this is also like the fastest way to get all your screens together in a case study format and create this pitch deck and send it to client. You can see this, you can play this video, and they can also see that how the whole design is working or not. Okay, so I think this is it. Now let's go and see if we have something um, here. You need to say thank you, but you can also say thank you in one of those design portfolios as well. Thank you for your time. I can take this center. I can create a really big fill container and also fill container from this side. And I can really post it. Let's see if we can improve this. Do we really like this color, or we can use maybe Op black. Op black is exactly similar, but Op black light, which looks better. And okay, doesn't look that bad. What about the gradient? Gradient is too much. What about off-white? This is also okay. Anything is okay, like as or yeah, but we have a lot of white text. We should not be using that. Right, let's go ahead and do one more background check. Okay. Now let's do a complete recap of what we learned so far. So this is here what I changed in the design. I changed the background a little bit to see how it looks, and I played around with a little bit of color. Let's say I would put uh, black light. How it looks? It looks both ways nice. You can choose. You can duplicate this, and you can choose how what looks what. So anyone which you like, you can post it on Behance or your portfolio, or you can just send it to client. All right. So let's do a complete recap now, from end to end recap, wherein we will see and understand what we learned in the entire course. So entire module 7, we created this splash screen, login, sign up, and we created home screen, and we created booking services flow. We create track services request, which you saw on the case study as well. And then we created detail page status for request, which you saw used as if it is delivered, if it is the payment is pending, or what is really happening. And you can see in 7.6 we created a list of service providers. In 7.7 we created page for profile. We were not able to create setting, but inside that we had setting module. We created chat support, and then we also worked on prototype, wherein you saw how to use prototype. Then in 7.10 we understood the discipline of mobile design guidelines, and in 7.11 we created the case study, and in final we created the pitch simulation with the interaction video as well. Let's go one by one. We can go to Excel and see. So if you see the schedule, let's go one by one. So in first, we understood the foundation of UX, why UX is important. We had a definition, and we had also understood the value of product design in UX. And then we had those 5 steps wherein that could help you understand the complete design process. And then we created a case study walkthrough of application. We did the UX research, wherein we understood the problem statement, how to create solution statement, how to create wireframe, how to do all of that. And then we went into wireframing and layout. We created wireframe, we created a sketch, and we understood auto layout. And we also understood design token, how to create visual structure, how to create mood board and design inspiration. Then we did UI design principle, wherein we understood visual hierarchy and typography. We also created buttons, icon, and interaction. And we also worked on text field. We did consistency component library. We understood color theory and how to apply them as variable. In 5, we did prototyping and animation, clickable prototype, and we did smart animation. We did prototyping. We understood best practices of prototyping, and we did responsive UI as well. In 6, we understood the accessibility part, and I think that accessibility part can help you understand and design better for all the different users. And in 6 itself, WCAG guidelines we followed, and we understood why it affects and what is the benefit of it. And then we also created a document called UI based feedback, which can help us communicate with your managers and client in a better way in terms of task and everything. We did user testing for an application. We did understand the basic of keyboard and assertive tech testing. And finally, we worked on module 7, which wherein we created entire mobile application for bike servicing platform, wherein we created a splash login and sign up. We created home screen, we created booking services page, and we created tracking service request status, detail page status, list of service providers and profile and setting. We created chat support. We did prototyping, mobile design guidelines. We also did case study compilation, and at the end we compiled with a pitch deck which came from the case study itself. So I hope the entire course is beneficial for you, and I hope you enjoy learning UX design. Thank you.